esteem, he passed the bucket to me to pray. The stone grandfathers in the lodge were almost cold. The sweat ran real then. I was no longer observing. I felt spirits watching, observing me. I prayed from a small flame in a fractured indigenous heart. I prayed for the planets, the magnetic flow and inviting of elder sun, the material world, the gaseous wraiths and shimmers, the dense matter people, the inhabitants of mists above, the beings of flight, their wings, the morning calls from hidden limbs or brief passages through sky. I honored the keepers of the vegetal villages, the makers of Heal-All and Curly Everlasting, the tobacco dwellers, the red willow elders, the strawberry grandmothers, the weeping sisters of squash, corn, and bean, the brothers and great uncles of syllabary shapes and oak, maple, and elm and ash. I gave thanks for insect transformations, for communities of bug peoples. I talked of the light-struck Memegwase. I remembered the little people, the point makers, Greasy Man, Little Harry and Annie. I prayed for the hunted as providers and as the wisdom behind traps and survival weapons. I saw into the center of the flame and watched part of it lick back into smoke. I didn't know where words came from. I remembered saying that the stars' names were wrong, that the wide star roads held the names of all of us and all who came before. I spoke of the dead sensitive humans, of the atrophied regions of brain and visions, of the lost genes of replication, of dead moments of lust, and the phoniness of our manufactured desires. I was not angry but sorrowful. I sang the song of my dead father, recalling him barely breathing in the hospital, and the granddaughters sang in chorus 3 verses about going home. I asked for forgiveness for the anger, for the shame that leads us to worthlessness. I called on memories of diviners I've never known. I resequenced dream transmissions, talked of vibration penetrating us as receivers, and of the resonance of voices between doorways in dark nights from which we never returned. I told the stories of self-betrayal and stunned the stone hissing quiet with some tears I've been carrying. I felt the spirit of my tongue walking out with my voice, drawing closer to sorrow, ready to deliver a word of love. And so that's the final prayer. And I really have to say that, when John told me about the seminar and what it was about, I had no idea. I just really wanted to be with you. I mean, this is a closing or anything, because I have some other remarks, but just to say that this has been really, like me, a good experience for me to hear what you have to say, because, as you all know, when we're in dialogue, that we have the opportunity to do what stories do, and as they can flip your consciousness just a little bit.